address.
right here.
Okay, all right.
491 South, 1325 West.
Yeah.
No, I
The
was just
address.
looking at their address.
Company licensing, business. Oh, okay, they do have a physical
Yeah,
address. I'm
well-
sorry, I missed it.
Oh, is that what I'm, 491 South, 1325 West,
Yeah,
Suites 3 and 4, I
Suites
guess.
3 and 4.
that's typical western address. They get weird addresses.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry, I
So
didn't see
south
that.
and west, they're at a corner of something?
It's South Route 130, 1325 West. It's, believe me, I got clients like this all over the place in the
Road
West
numbers?
End. Yeah, and you deal with these bizarre road numbers. East, something north. And
Right.
it makes absolutely no sense. But
Well, it's all flat land.
Yeah.
You run roads
It's grid.
north and south or east and west, and
it's grid lines,
it's,
yeah.
that's all it is. I grew up in Nevada and California, and that's,
And it makes for some bizarre addresses when you're typing them in.
Jen, my phone says it's 6:59. So do you want to go off that or off this? No. All right, well, we have a minute.
And Marshall is not coming. Great.
he's not going to be here?
No, he had an emergency.
Okay.
Okay, I'd like to call this meeting to order. Jen, could you do roll call, please?
Yes, Ring,
Here?
Bear,
Here.
Weir,
Yeah.
Robinson.
Here.
Ivancy. Here.
Okay, announcements. We had a technical difficulty at our last meeting, and we need to re-vote for Chair of the Planning Commission. So I will again nominate Bob Weir to be Chair of the Planning Commission.
Second?
Discussion? Roll call vote, Jim?
Ring,
Aye.
Bear,
Yes.
Weir,
Aye.
Robinson.
Aye.
Ivancy.
Oh, look, you could have abstained. I just wanted to be sure this time. Please run your meeting.
You have the book. Elect. Or is there
No, you have one.
Oh, that's the official.
Yeah, we don't need the folder anymore, not with the same thing.
Oh, okay. Cool. Citizens' time I'm going to dispense with, since there's no citizens here. Has everybody reviewed the minutes of July 9? Excuse me. I'm sorry, it's
Or
not July 9.
August.
I can't
August
follow this
13.
new one. August 13. I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Nays?
Abstain.
I understand I have to wait for you to timestamp everything? Okay. Zoning permit application for Euro Foods Group, 14950 Washington Street. The town planner is not here.
Does this involve the build-out of a new kitchen or facilities, or is it moving into an existing food preparation location?
Cupcake, I believe
Cupcake
it's
Heaven was in
Cupcake.
there, right?
Yeah, it was
Was
Cupcake
there
Heaven.
before? Okay, so it's not new construction per se, they're just taking over, there may be some,
Yeah, it's not even...
It's not even a change of use.
It's not even a
yeah.
change
Okay.
of use.
All right.
It's actually, though, like Cupcake Heaven, the baking is off-site. Cupcake Heaven is just now baking on-site.
All that
Okay.
means is you would strike subparagraph 3 from the approval and make it either 5 or 13.
Like, their bakery is in Manassas, it's just a new baking
Okay.
and retail.
That being said, I'll entertain a motion.
I make a motion to approve zoning permit ZP 201-20906 for Euro Foods Group LLC.
Second.
Code
Discussion?
section? What code section does this fall under?
Take your choice, 58, 177, 5, or 13.
Have a motion
Probably
reflect-
13.
Have a motion reflect both to be on the safe side. Can you amend?
I agree.
You seconded it.
I did. I'll second.
Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None. Motion passes. Business license application, ARM Security, Inc.
So they don't have a physical location within
They
the...
they don't have one in town, but they do actually have their business mailing address. I somehow missed it. I must have thought it was a phone number.
Right, but that's in Utah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
as long as we've got a way to contact them.
How long does the tenant merchant?
1 year.
1 year.
To April 30th.
I would suggest we
From point
Yeah.
issue to April 30th.
Yes, sir.
refer this to the town manager for disposal. Without
I
objection?
believe that would probably be, no objection. I believe that would be the correct thing to do. This is, I believe it's covered by section 14, dash 81, Article 3, where it does mention that the town manager is responsible for doing a background check, et cetera.
I don't see any issue for the planning commission, so I would suggest that direct the clerk to remand it back to the town manager.
1481.
1481, and
Through
it's all of
86.
Article, through 86. It's all of Article 3,
Okay.
solicitors and door-to-door salesperson permits.
Okay. thank you.
But can we please also instruct the manager to make the applicant well aware of developments with HOAs that are posted no soliciting, that these are off limits and that this license in no way, shape, or form gives him permission to solicit in those neighborhoods.
All right. Town-initiated CTAs. Everybody's got a copy of them in front of you. They should be blue and red lined.
Part of them. We're missing a few. Induction lighting's not in here.
Is there anything else besides production lighting?
Yes, there's part of it that's not there.
Yeah.
Those are just the state ones.
Yeah, these are
You had
just,
drafted.
Yeah. I'm very familiar with these.
Yeah, that's all that you have this evening, since the town planner has an emergency.
I'm still torn.
at this point, if we're already late, we're already late. So another 30 days isn't going to kill us. Well, 60.
I would entertain a motion to defer this until October.
If we don't have the complete package.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would entertain a motion to defer this until October
So moved.
and ask that the town planner forward the rest of the text so that we can have this in our hands in October. Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Which leaves us with?
I guess we're on to me.
Okay. I will turn it over to you.
The town has hired a company, J2E, along with a company called LPDA, to do a master plan of the town center property. This is a very preliminary sketch that they actually brought to their interview. If you notice, there are a lot of characteristics to this that went hand in hand with the plot plan that was come up with for this parcel during the Hullfish Old Post Office
Last few months.
issues. Yes.
Yeah.
The companies that came in were not given our plot plan. You know, we wanted a company to come in looking at this with that blind eye
Right.
to give us perspective. This kind of touched base, you know, it's one of the catapulting things to them, why we hired them, that they were able to touch base with things we had already been working towards. So,
I just figured out what the numbers are.
pardon?
Yeah.
Really?
11, 18,
87?
29,
Grass pavers. So we have a
39.
town
Well, that's
line.
87 feet.
87 feet.
Oh, he's, Oh, it is 87 feet, yeah.
But we are talking about doing,
Now
yeah.
I've lost
Is
count.
it kind of planned to
24, 25.
make the green space come all the way over to the building? Is that what that's saying?
Yes. Kind of, sort of. As I said, this is still very preliminary.
7.
Just wanted some input from Planning Commission to take back to
Three.
J2E.
What impact does this have? At one time, we talked about that gate being a good thing, or a point of breaking the line there. And now we're talking about making an actual entrance there.
The plot plan was calling to make it an actual entrance also.
Okay. So it doesn't have any impact on the foot traffic there?
No.
So this is roughly 75 parking spots. Do you know what the square footage of the building is?
I believe the estimate is about 12,000.
We know that there's additional parking that's going to be necessary.
Yeah. 12,000 footprint or 12,000 combined
Total.
total?
Gross.
Which means we need 60 spots, so that's in theory enough, I guess.
But there is, as we said, we're looking into things to, rather than pavement, we're looking into more, impervious stone,
LED,
for stuff.
that sort of
For the green space, to increase it, we're talking about grass pavers, that you can actually drive on, but, yeah.
Yeah, cut-through traffic being cut off would be nice.
Yeah,
Exactly.
well, it's now become, it's going to be difficult to drive through this because you're going to have to do this whole loop thing.
Yeah, they don't address the in-out. I guess they do. It's going to limit the parking for the very thing substantially.
Well,
15 spots.
but,
Yeah.
but there is parking on the other side and people can walk across the green. So.
So, and is this, what does this become? It looks like
It's a possibility if it becomes another daycare center to put in more along the lines of a loop in there for parents to drop off kids.
Yeah, that was a pretty major complaint
Yeah.
previously.
Yeah.
I suggest everybody take a look at it to give us their thoughts in October, and we can take it from there. Or do you need something
If I
earlier?
could get input from people before then, that would be fantastic. And again, this is just very preliminary. Now, if, it's, well, no, I don't want the green going all the way to the door, all the way to the building because I like the cut-through traffic because that's how I get home faster. Well, then, fine.
We'll give their license plate number to the chief.
How wide is this? The U in the back, how wide is it from the Hellfish House to the property line?
If I had to guess,
Very preliminary.
Yeah, but is that really going to support two-way traffic, the way
Yes.
they've got it?
Yeah, I believe so.
That was measured out during the plot plan
it
process.
will. It's tight, but it
Yeah, I'm not sure. For as much as I love green and would like to see more green, I'm not sure that that's going to be real beneficial to have only one way in and one way out of that side of the building.
Yeah, because you've got,
On
And
which
it-
side of the building?
Well, if you extend it, you're talking about making it something you could drive on too, maybe? On the very end, where the very thing is, the end of the building here.
No. Well, it's possible that this could be grass pavers for additional parking, but not to give people access to drive out that way or to whip in.
so you put curb stops or something in so they couldn't cut across.
But people are still going to be able to come in and out of here, so what difference would it make if they can get through there? I guess that's what I'm trying to figure
There
out,
are
what the advantage is.
there would be stops that we could put into place, little poles that can come out for when we need additional parking or stuff for events.
I'm with you.
But for the general concept of this, for everyday use, yes, someone could come right into the very thing in here and park.
Right.
Or, if they had to come over this way. But, no one is going to want to do that, to cut through the
I
parking
wouldn't
lot
think so,
to
yeah.
avoid that light.
I've still got concerns about the sight distances with that entrance by the Hellfish House. But
yeah, that looks at best narrow, and you've completely, you can't do anything back there other, it's an alley.
well, I'm concerned about the sight distance up Old Carolina, given the.
I don't know, I kind of like having that loop. I think it improves the entire situation of getting in and out of here.
But a legitimate concern is the sightline distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking
The
about
concept is great, the sight line is what I'm worried
Sight
about.
line, which direction?
North.
Yeah.
But as a general concept, everyone
It's a good start.
seems,
Yeah.
this is a good direction to proceed in, addressing all of our, okay,
Yeah, I think it's a good start.
Ellie?
Yeah, I think it's fine. I don't what is the LID? L-I-D?
Low impact development, green development, stormwater control.
The tenant that was interested in the old post office, I'm assuming backed out because they had the sign advertising.
It's not that they've backed out, they have just been,
Quiet.
we're still waiting for information from them, or the town manager is still waiting for information from them so they can proceed.
Okay, so that idea of building a wall is
Well,
not
I think
there
we had
anymore?
squashed the wall to begin with and went
Okay.
with more of a fence idea, so it would allow water flow.
Right.
But there is still discussion of a patio there at some point in time for some type of little cafe, coffee house,
You want to
gelato
leave that as
store.
a possibility.
And I'm presuming that because they have it outlined in green, the area behind this building, directly behind us, as a matter of fact, they're going to do something in terms of grading for stormwater control?
Right now, we are just toying with several different ideas for stormwater control for this facility. And we are kind of handling our drainage issue as a first priority above master plan and then tying it into the master plan, so.
That makes sense.
So what you're going to do, if you want to shop over here, you're going to pull into this.
Or you can pull in here and they'll be parked way back here and you can walk across the greenway. Because we're putting in a grassy area back here
Yeah,
to keep people
so,
from drive through.
all right, so if you pull in here, you're going to back out into, again, the sight line. It's going to be a problem here.
Not,
Because that's the edge of the building, isn't it?
oh, no, that's the edge of the building.
Okay. And that's not too bad.
Yeah.
And sidewalks are here.
Kind of, sort of. It's trying, well, no, it's going to eventually be, because, as I said, very preliminary. Whether we do streetscape going up this way or not to tie into the
Right,
stuff
So
coming in
what's
from the
going
Conley.
on for, yeah.
Exactly, so, as I
Pedestrian
said,
bridge?
Yeah.
I really think the word preliminary is getting lost here. So I just need, I just need to make sure that
Very
this
quickly.
is... Hey, Market.
Nothing happens quickly.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I just wanted to get PC's input to make sure that this is the right direction to send them into.
I believe it
Or-
is.
For me.
Yeah, I believe it is the right direction to start with. I mean, obviously, there'll be a lot of questions, but as we
Yeah.
get closer we get away from a concept and closer to something we can actually look at, then we can make those decisions.
Yeah, well, my fear was that we'd get too far into their planning stage, then everyone would start seeing stuff, and then too many questions would come up.
No, they're going to
Well-
come up. They're going to come up at a fairly preliminary point in time once they start putting real pen to paper.
Yes.
So, plenty of time for that.
But, as I said, since
As a initial
I just wanted to
concept.
make sure that this was,
Anything further, Madam Bear?
no, I'm,
I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
motion to adjourn.
Second?
Favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Didn't think so.
My vacation one was still short.